Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to Fundamental Supersize Business Strategy number 26. Today we're talking about decision-making strategy. And I didn't write myself a lot of notes on this one because it's one that I talk about almost every single day with different people in different organizations, as well as teach and share in the Let's Grow Annual Challenge several times a month. And we share different tools and strategies and techniques that you can use to grow and build and supersize your business or create the life you want or grow, because that's the purpose of this year's challenge. There's literally thousands of tools. I think I have probably 100 books on decision-making strategies, different types of decision-making. And I think the biggest lesson I've learned over working with thousands of businesses is that the businesses that are most successful and most agile and quickest and best at making decisions are those that have a common decision-making process that they use. It's their go-to decision-making framework, process, strategy, whatever you want to call it. And it's different for different industries. It's different for different businesses, depending on what's important to you and what components are involved in that. But when you have a common language and everyone in the organization uses it and uses it as a framework for solving problems and looking at situations and making decisions, it makes it a huge competitive advantage. And it can be a simple problem-solving decision-making process, as simple as the plus and minus. Hey, whenever we propose something, we automatically go through the plus and minus before we talk to other people and our boss about it. So we're communicating in a way that's looking at the pros and cons of different alternatives or making a decision to go or no go on a project. You might use something slightly more complicated like the Eisenhower matrix, which compares alternatives. And a lot of times when we're decision making, we're deciding among alternatives. I guess that's why I'm talking about these specific tools. But when we have a common tool like that, everybody speaks the same language and understands at a foundational level the process of making a decision and the things that go into it, the things that are most important. I contend that we always want to be looking at our mission, purpose, principles, core values as a filter for making decisions. But not all companies believe or act that way. But I'm going to tell you, the secret of the most successful companies I've worked with is having common strategies, common tools that the entire organization uses. Do they change over time? Absolutely, positively. There's new tools and new strategies coming along every single day. And it doesn't mean we abandon the ones that we've used and we've been successful with. It just means for different situations, we might use different tools and different strategies. I'd love to know, do you as an organization or do you personally have a go-to decision-making strategy? It depends for me personally on the decision, but plus and minus is always in my toolbox. Go, no go, pros and cons, because it's a simple, fast, and really effective way to make a decision or a choice among alternatives when you need a fast decision. Then I've got, like I said, hundreds and thousands, even I don't know if I got 1,000 yet, but there's a lot of tools that I can choose from depending on what kind of decision I have to make, how complicated it is. If it's an engineering decision, I'm going to a computer. I'm not going to try to do all that in my head anymore. All right. So, I forgot what I was thinking. Anyway, that is our strategy today. Do you have a decision-making tool that everybody in the organization understands? Yes or no? It's a yes or no question, I guess. And if you don't, maybe it's time to look for one. All right. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.